I am Mark Reel Jr., and this is State of the Family Courts. It is Thursday, May 12th, 2022, and joining us tonight is Texas Attorney Ben Beveridge. Welcome, Ben. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to have Ben on. Many of you in the equal and shared parenting community are probably familiar with his work, have heard his name, have seen him in various areas, especially in the state of Texas, where they've really pushed the envelope and they've passed some more positive legislation, and we'll talk about it here in a second. Got hopefully more on the docket in 2023. So we'll kind of hop right in here, Ben, and I'll let you introduce yourself. And I think obviously you have a really cool, unique story on how you ended up where you're at today, and then what you do in terms of your really area of practice within family law.
Okay. Yeah, you bet. So, I started off as a non-custodial parent, about 15 years ago now. And, I never got denied access to my kids by their mother, but just what they call in Texas a standard possession order. I couldn't stomach it. I never got used to it. I just always wanted more time with my kids. And about 8 years ago, I got started with the father's rights movement in Texas, and I kind of got involved in some legislative stuff, and I kind of found out about equal parenting and this concept of equal parenting. I found out it's widely accepted among researchers all over the world. Past 2 decades, it's like that's the golden standard. They all know children need equal access to their parents. And I've decided that I was going to get equal access to my kids, and I would litigate until they turned 18, if that's what it took. And I know plenty of people that spent over $100,000 trying to get equal access to their kids, and didn't get it. And so I figured, I'm just going to go to law school and I'll litigate myself, and if I'm going to be spending all that money. And I went to law school. My last semester of law school, I filed the modification in my case to try to get equal access to my kids. And about 2 months after I passed the bar and started practicing, I signed a mediated settlement agreement. They gave me equal access to my kids. And actually, I did that mediation at a firm called Goldsberry and Associates. Miss Goldsberry mediated my case. And it was a room called the Lincoln Room. They have pictures of Abraham Lincoln. After I started practicing law for about a year, I actually went back to work. I went to work for Miss Goldsberry. And, now I sit in the Lincoln Room with non-custodial parents, and I mediate their, cases with them and help them try to get equal access to their kids. So it's kind of a full circle type thing,
That's awesome. That's awesome. So the other thing that's unique about what you do in your current role is who you represent. And so I'll start out with, for our viewers, in case they don't know, I know we talk about a lot of this stuff like it's the back of our hand, but the Texas Standard Possession Order, or I guess is it the expanded or extended? What is the term?
Well, there's kind of 2 of them. One's the Standard Possession Order. That's the one that had been in place for, decades. And there was also always what's called the Expanded Standard Possession Order. And used to, the Standard Possession Order was the presumption. And what that is non-custodial parents get their kids first, third, and fifth weekends from Friday at 6 to Sunday at 6, 2 hours on Thursdays, and then, holidays and summer and holidays. And what the Expanded Standard Possession Order is your Friday actually starts when the kids get out of school on Friday, and then you keep them until the kids return to school on Monday, and your Thursday is an overnight. So when you have them just on Thursdays, you get them for the overnight, but it's when it's your weekend, you get them from Thursday when they get out of school until Monday when they go back. But now that Expanded Standard Possession Order, as of the last legislative session, is now the standard. Essentially, it's the presumption. So it's not quite equal possession, but it's a huge improvement over what we've had.
Yeah, and so you had I know a lot of people in the state of Texas were disappointed in 2021 when the legislative session ended, but that expanded order was really from an attorney's perspective is a huge win. That starting point is so much further along. And prior to going on, you said if you take the school time out for kids, it's like a 53-47 split in terms of actual time with the kids, which is a big deal.